sensation. Headshots. God damn. Bullshit, bullshit. Okay, dude. For him.
Alright everyone, hello and welcome to the Weekend Preview. Today is Sunday, November 16th, 2014. Welcome to the very first Weekend Preview that I am live streaming live from my YouTube channel, The King of Hate Vlogs. For the very first time, like I said, it's a big change, I know. A lot of people have not adjusted to the change yet, but it's funny because I'm actually looking, and according to the stats, there's more people watching this week on YouTube than usually attend on Twitch. Figure that one out. I don't know. But anyway, people are watching. Thanks for being here because this week, by far, is going to be one of the craziest gaming weeks I've ever participated in, if not the craziest. This is it. This is the week that we've been talking about for the past 3+ months. The week when there's so many new releases, there's no humanly way possible that any one person could play them all. And so what I'm going to make an effort to do this week is to cover all the new releases, but do it in a fair manner so that I'm putting enough time into each one, that I'm not going so far into one that maybe others get neglected. I'm going to explain to you exactly how I'm going to be covering these games in a moment, okay? But in the meantime, let's go ahead and let's actually talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about what's going on with my website, thekingofhate.com, and live streaming, because these are two major changes that happened this week, all right? First of all, live streaming starting here on out is going to be performed on YouTube, not on Twitch TV and not anywhere else. So whether you want to see me doing live gameplay streams on DSP Gaming, or you want to see me do my live vlogging on the King of Hate Vlogs, those are the appropriate places to check it out. However, as of today, we have a central place for you to go to watch all of my live streams. It's thekingofhate.com/stream. And there, no matter what live stream I'm doing, you'll see it embedded on the page live. You'll also see a chat client on the bottom half of the page where you can chat it up with people. In fact, right now we've got over 100 people in the chat client all chatting it up about tonight's vlog. And I'm very appreciative that people are being patient because admittedly what we're doing is a very primitive form of a chat client. It is going to get better. We are going to do improvements. This is not the final product. This is something that we rushed to get out for you this week after I moved off of Twitch TV so that there is a stream and a chat daily for you to participate in. With all these new releases coming out, I know people are going to want to participate. So that's why we're really, putting our, again, I forget what the freaking saying is, our foot to the grindstone or something like that. And we are basically trying to get content out for you that's good. I didn't want to have a week where, oh, it's live streams on YouTube, no chat. Oh, well, that's great. What a great change, right? So that's the bottom line for all this week and moving forward. If there is a difference or changes or improvements, I'll let you know, but that's what to expect for right now, okay? My website, thekingofhate.com, in general is down. The forums are down, the homepage is down, the whole damn thing is down. It's just not working, all right? And I could sit here and I could go on and on and on in detail about what happened. I don't feel like it because I want to talk about the great stuff coming out this week. And the bottom line is the reason you guys are here is to watch me play games, talk about games, and have fun with games. That's why you're here. You're not here to hear about bullshit drama on one side and stream chat crashing and this little community of people being drama queens over here. You don't care about that. All you want to do is enjoy the games with me, and I know that. And I don't want to be a part of that bullshit, and that's why I'm completely ignoring it. And I'm here to tell you the website's down for now, but it will be back. When it's back, it's going to be better than ever. It's going to be new and improved. We're going to have all kinds of new safeguards, and everything's going to be great. Unfortunately, we may lose some of the data. Yeah, I know. This is the third time this year this has happened when people have been voting on things like the funniest moments of the year, Ask the King, and right now I have absolutely nothing to go on. And it may be gone for good. We may be able to get some of that back. I can tell you guys this. The information for the winners of the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway I have obtained. So if you won one of the weeks of the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway up to now, never fear, I have your information. I'm going to make sure that I have it as of tomorrow, print it out and physically somewhere, so when I go to mail all those things in December, I can do it without having to worry about, uh-oh, I lost everyone's personal info because the website's down, okay? As for the conclusion of the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway, kind of hard for me to give you guys a promise when I don't know when the website's going to be back, and obviously we can't run a giveaway without the website. And as you know, the big giveaway, which was going to be my old Nintendo 3DS that still works perfectly fine, is going to happen, but I need to get that functionality back for the website before we can actually look to run another giveaway. Alright? So I apologize that it's on hold. Again, if things were in my control, my website wasn't destroyed this past week, we'd be fine. But, you know, people just have to do what they do because they're childish little shits. And because of that, we're all negatively affected. Not just me. We're all negatively affected. Okay? So it is what it is. Sorry about that. I will have more info for that for you in the future. But rest assured, if you won, you will be getting your giveaway stuff. And I will have more info on the status of the website coming up in the near future. Okay? So, the good news is, streaming is back. It's daily. It's at higher quality than it used to be. People have been telling me the streams on YouTube this week were amazing. Like, they look better than ever before, which I'm like, thank goodness. At least there's a positive to all this nonsense. We've got a stream chat back. It's not great, but it's not terrible, and at least it's functional. So, we'll have a stream chat for this week, which is great. Okay? And, what else? Oh, yeah. There's games. There's games this week. Haha. All right. Okay, let's talk about what happened this past week regarding the games I was playing. And let's talk about the new games coming out this week and how I'm going to handle it. This past week, we had 5 new releases. I knew from the get-go there was absolutely no way I was going to beat 5 games in a week. But I was at least hoping I would be able to beat 2 to 3 of them. Unfortunately, that didn't happen with all the bullshit and drama going on, me leaving Twitch and all that stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to doing as much as I wanted to do with gaming. And that's unfortunate because this is the busiest time of the year, and for it to happen, it was horrible timing. I know, guys, and I apologize for that. What I can tell you is this. Right now, I'm in the smack dab in the middle of sequence 9 of 12 in Assassin's Creed Unity. And I really think that if I really bunker down tomorrow, that on my first stream, if I do 3 to 4 solid hours of gameplay of Assassin's Creed Unity, I can probably beat the game. Which would then leave me time to film the review, which I definitely want to do. Maybe even give me a little bit of extra time to try out some of the multiplayer missions that I really did not try during the course of the campaign, besides one of them, and do a fair review on. What else? Unfortunately, there were a few games that kind of just got passed over this week. Those games were Assassin's Creed Rogue and Sonic Boom, whatever the hell the name of the game is for the 3DS. What is it called? Shattered Crystal. I actually have it right here. Those games, at this point, they're on the back burner. Those are games that I am interested in checking out in a future date, but I haven't even opened them or touched them yet, okay? I did actually start my playthroughs of Halo 2 Anniversary and Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Now, unfortunately, again, missing out on multiple streams like I did. I think it was 2 to 3 gameplay streams I missed out on. I'm behind, and I really feel if I didn't have these issues, I probably would have beaten Halo 2. I probably would have had a chance to play Sonic Boom again, but I haven't. The bottom line is this. Sonic Boom does not seem like a very good game. I hate to say that. It's been 2 years since I played a Sonic game, and I was very disappointed playing this game. First of all, incredibly low frame rate. We're talking sub 30 frames per second for a Sonic game where everything's blazingly fast. This game does not hold up. It's more like a generic kiddie platformer than anything else. And it just doesn't seem very good of a game. And a lot of people told me that. And I was like, yeah, but I kind of want to give it at least a shot, right? It is part of a Sonic legacy here. It's a new series of Sonic games that they're putting out. And it's a shame that I skipped Sonic last year because everyone said it sucked. And I go to play it again, and it seems like it sucks. So, unfortunately, right now, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is on the back burner until we get some time to check it out again, or if someone wants to see it again after all these popular things that are about to come out are done with. The other game that I started this week was Halo 2 Anniversary, which, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm enjoying a lot. I actually really like the campaign of this game, even though it's difficult in parts. It's kind of that old school FPS difficulty where it's just bajillions of enemies coming in the same fucking room, and it's wave after wave, and you have to resourcefully pick up other weapons and kind of go between the enemies to try to survive. I'm playing the game in 60 frames per second, which makes it look freaking amazing, and I got a lot of feedback this week from people watching those videos on DSP Gaming at 60 frames per second, which I'm actually able to do now. People telling me, Phil, it looks amazing. Like, I can't believe how good it looks. It's great. Can you just be sure to keep doing videos at this quality because it's blowing us away. So I'm very excited to eventually continue Halo 2's Anniversary's campaign, but now here's the conundrum. Look at what we're about to be up against coming tomorrow with new releases, which we're about to talk about, all right? So, for now, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric and Halo 2 Anniversary are on hold for now. Keep in mind, we have a couple months coming up where there's probably going to be some real slow stuff, and we may be able to check these games out again, but for now, they're on hold, all right? Tomorrow, as I said, I'm going to try to beat Assassin's Creed Unity and play some more multiplayer so that I could do the review. That's my focus for tomorrow, and I'm hoping I can finish the game and review it tomorrow for you guys. I've gotten official word that tomorrow night there's going to be a 9 p.m. release here in Washington State for all of the new games that are coming out this week. So before we even get into it, let me tell you the new games that are coming out this week that I'm picking up for sure, all right? Far Cry 4, excuse me, Dragon Age Inquisition, WWE 2K15, Little Big Planet 4, Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. I guess, yeah, it's Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Pokemon Omega Ruby for the Nintendo 3DS. And I was going to, but at this point I may hold off on getting Grand Theft Auto 5's HD re-release for the next-gen consoles, which could be played in first person, only because I think I want to play the other stuff first before I worry about playing Grand Theft Auto 5 again. And I know there's... But Grand Theft Auto 5 is the best game ever, and you should just play that and fuck everything else. I already played Grand Theft Auto 5, alright? That game had its time to shine. It was almost a whole month last year. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing it, and I look forward very much to playing it again with better graphics in first person. That will happen when I have appropriate time to do it, and not me putting other new games by the wayside just because it's Grand Theft Auto 5 and it's super hype. Okay? It will happen. So first of all, supposedly Smash and Pokemon don't come out till Friday. So we can just kind of put those on the back burner and say, those will be for later this week, maybe next week, depending on when the game actually comes out. If it's not available tomorrow, I'll pick them up on Friday or later, and I'll play them when I have time appropriately, okay? Let's talk about the games that are coming out tomorrow at 9 p.m. release. Far Cry 4, WWE 2K15, Dragon Age Inquisition, Little Big Planet 4. Those are the big four. Little Big Planet 4, Little Big Planet 3. Those are the big four that are coming out tomorrow night. I thought about it, and I said, what if I were to do this, and I were to go 9 p.m. to pick up these games, how exactly would I handle this? And I thought about it hard, and I was like, I'm tempted, because first of all, I haven't done a midnight release since I moved to Washington, as you guys know. Because typically, midnight release here would be 3 hours later. It would be 3 a.m. on the East Coast. It's already late. Who cares who's going to start watching a stream at 3 a.m.? But now they're releasing it at 9 p.m., which is midnight on the East Coast, which is the old time that I used to do my midnight releases. And now I'm tempted. And I'm like, and this is the week where the biggest games are coming out. Now I'm really tempted to check this out. So I started thinking, and I'm like, should I do it? And I talked to Leanna about it. And she's like, yeah, you haven't done one the whole time we've been here. You should do it. I said, well, that's okay. That's great. So I'll go pick up the games at 9, come back here probably by 10 p.m. I'll be ready to play. But what am I going to play? I have 4 games to choose from. 4 freaking games. Now what do I do? And I thought about it hard. And I said, maybe what I should really do, thinking about it, okay, is I should give everyone a flavor of every game. If I'm picking up 4 games tomorrow, I should maybe do a half an hour to 45 minutes of every game. So let's say I start my stream at 10. We get gameplay started at 10:30. From 10:30 to, 11:30, we do Far Cry 4. From 11:30 to 12:30, we do Dragon Age. From 12:30 to 1:30, we do WWE. And from 1:30 to 2:30, we do Little Big Planet, or any order of that. Unless maybe I won't do Little Big Planet, because that is a game that I want to do co-op with Leanna. And I don't know if she's going to be up to doing it late at night. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll just do the 3 games. And if we do the 3 games for like an hour each, that could be a cool preview of the week stream. An hour of every game. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I want to see Far Cry 4. I've heard a lot about it. Some people are saying it's just Far Cry 3 in a new setting, a new location, a new story. But I liked Far Cry 3, and I want to see that on the next gen with great graphics. And, it sounds good to me. I want to see Dragon Age Inquisition. We haven't seen another Dragon Age game since Dragon Age 2, which was how many years ago? And I want to see what they're doing with this game. And I definitely want to see WWE 2K15. I waited an extra month to play the damn game on next gen, and I want to see what these next gen visuals look like. I want to make myself in the game with fucking face scan. I want to do it all. I want to do it all. And I want to do it all in the first moment that I have a chance to do it. You know what I mean? I don't want to, do this and then stop. And then I gotta wait till tomorrow to play the next game. So what I'm thinking I'm doing is that. I'm probably going to do around 3 of them, okay? And probably, I'm thinking Little Big Planet will be the one that we save to do co-op with Leanna later on in the week. So what I'm thinking, if everything goes off without a hitch, and I wanted to say that, who knows what could happen tomorrow? My car could explode, the internet goes out, I don't know. Satan rips out of the core of the earth and does a tap dance on my front lawn, and, you know, I can't get out of my house. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? I hate promising stuff at this point because so much random shit has been happening lately. But as long as everything goes fine, I want to complete Assassin's Creed Unity, review the game, go to the 9 p.m. release tomorrow, pick up all the games, and play 3 of them on stream. That's my rough goal for tomorrow, okay? So it'll be fun. It'll be a fun variety night for everyone. And I'll have the beginning of each playthrough live on YouTube by the time that I head to bed. Tuesday, what I'll do is I'll probably pick the 2 games out of the 3 that I played the night before that I felt were the best, and I'll play a main stream of one and a second stream of the other. Wednesday, I'll probably do whatever game I didn't do on Tuesday as the main stream, and then the second stream of the second most popular game from Tuesday. And we're going to alternate like that throughout the week. There is no Hate Live this week on Thursday. I want to reiterate that. No vlogging this week. It's just too much going on between all these new games for me to even consider doing a vlog this week. All right? And so that's how we're going to handle it. We're going to be juggling the 3 games over the course of the week. Sometime later in the week, Leanna and I will definitively plan 1 to 2 sessions where we're going to be playing Little Big Planet 3 co-op. And that game is going to be full co-op between us. It's the first game we're going to be doing full co-op since we moved to Washington. We're both interested in doing it. I actually bought a new controller, so we each have a new controller to play with because my other controllers, my old PS4 controllers, have literally fallen apart. The rubber fell apart because they were pieces of defective shit. And I'm excited. I'm excited for just that content this week. Now, like I said, later this week, Smash on Wii U and Pokemon Omega Ruby. So now you're talking 2 other playthroughs that are going to have a ton of content, longer, more extended playthroughs that are going to be coming out, all right? I'm going to be juggling that over the weekend into next week. The good news is, everybody, the good news is that last week of November, that the Thanksgiving week, where remember last year how stupid it was because new consoles were coming out and everyone was like, we're all going to be playing the new consoles during Thanksgiving and who's going to go out and buy them, and then everyone did. This year, there's no new releases at all. They actually said, we're going to give everyone a fucking week off so that you can actually catch up everything that's going on. So the good news is, even though this week is going to be so jam-packed and there's no way I'm going to be able to get too far in any of the games I'm playing, next week I have a whole week to span it out. And then in December, there will be other stuff. In December, there's going to be stuff like Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD collection, remix collection. There's going to be Captain Toad for Wii U. There's going to be The Crew. So there are games coming out in December, but let's face it, we're going to get through these big games that are coming out this week first before we try to jump into those games. We're still going to have Assassin's Creed Rogue. We're still going to have Pokemon. We're going to have all this shit to play that I'm going to basically be like, every day people I know, every day I'm going to say, gee, I wonder what I should play today. You're going to have people over here, we want to see Smash, we want to see Pokemon, we want to see more Far Cry 4, we want to see Dragon Age, we want to see WWE, we want to see you naked. And of course I'll ignore the people that said they want to see me naked, and I'll have to decide between the games which games I want to play for that day, because that's how wild it's going to be for the next couple of weeks into month. Whew. So, pretty much that's the insanity that you can expect. Also coming this week, a new hamster vlog. We have not done a vlog with our hamsters in over a month. And I'll be honest, because the cuteness factor wore out. When we first got the hamsters as new pets, when we first moved here, people were like, oh, hamsters. And then after seeing a few videos, like, oh, hamsters. They're kind of boring. You know, it's not like a dog that's going nuts. You can't do that much with a hamster. This hamster vlog's a little different. You guys are probably going to enjoy it, especially if you've been bored by the hamster vlogs in the past. It's a little bit different and more interesting. There will be a new DSP Tries It this week. I already filmed it. I already have it ready for you. I just have to, you know, edit it and get it ready. So there is a lot coming this week. Even outside of the gameplay, there will be a lot coming, okay? All right. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the weekend preview for November 16th, 2014. I have to ask your patience, especially now that I'm streaming on YouTube. Undoubtedly, there may be some hiccups this week along the way. With this new stream chat, undoubtedly, there may be some problems along the way. With the fact that I am trying to juggle as many games as I am for the very first time, there may be some issues. So I apologize for anything that may come up that will delay the gameplay from being, you know, as pertinent and on time as it could possibly be this week. I will promise you I will do my utmost to be there on time every day and play every game and do everything that you want to see. I'm only one man. One man can only game so much. And this is the first week I think that I've really done this, that there's so many games out that I want to play Halo 2 Anniversary. I actually want to start Assassin's Creed Rogue, but I want to play Dragon Age, and I want to do WWE, and I want to do Far Cry, and I want to do Pokemon, and it's like, blah, 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 blah. I can only do so much, and I will do my best. I will do my best to cover everything. I hope that you will be here live on stream daily. I hope that you will be checking out the videos on YouTube, which will be recorded when available at 60 frames per second and will be the highest of quality that I can provide you. And I hope that you will be very patient when it comes to the website. And the one thing I will say is this, because I know with all the crap going on with Twitch and with the website, that it's very, very easy to get caught up with the drama queens. The people who are only here not to watch the content, not to have fun, not to laugh, and basically say we want to be entertained, but people who are we want negativity and we want drama, and that's all we care about. It'd be very easy to get caught up. Just go on Twitter and tweet in any conversation about me, and you'll immediately be involved in it, because this is all they do. They sit on Twitter all day wasting their fucking time. Take a deep breath. Sit back and relax and say, this is it. This is what we've waited for all 2014. This week. It's here. Ignore all the bullshit. Focus on the positive gameplay, the fun we're going to have this week. And I think it's going to be the best week we've had all year, quite honestly. Regardless of if my car does blow up and if my house burns down and everything goes wrong, as long as we have fun gameplay this week, I think it's going to be fine. So, fingers crossed, but I hope that you will join me and give me the benefit of the doubt this week for all kinds of new content, crazy amounts of new games. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I hope to see you on stream or on YouTube for the new content. And thanks so much for the support. As always, through all of these tumultuous times that seem to happen in my life, you guys come back. You guys support me. You're the reason why I'm still here. And it's time to get hardcore this week with games. Let's do it together, all right? Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Oh, and I almost forgot, didn't I? That guess what? Immediately following this stream, I am going to be streaming again. It's going to be a mini stream. It's not going to be very long. We're going to be doing Dragon Age Keep. That's right. It is that online app that you can use in order to import all of your decisions from the previous Dragon Age games into Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, mine is effed up. I can tell you that right now, because I played Dragon Age 2 on PlayStation 3. I played Dragon Age Origins on a different venue, and they didn't sync properly. And by the way, my PS3 crashed, so I don't think that ever went up to the cloud. It's all screwed up. So I don't know if all the data is going to be in there. I'm going to need your help, obviously, if you're able to be here live on Stream Chat to help me out through that and figure out all the decisions and make sure that everything is correct, all right? Outside of that, it's going to be fun. It'll be quick. It'll probably be like half an hour at most, but we'll get it done so that we could have a little teaser into the lead-in into Dragon Age Inquisition, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, everyone? So that is it for the weekend preview. Thanks a lot for being here, whether it was live on stream or you watched on YouTube. Have a good night. I'll see you for monstrous amounts of new gameplay this week. Thanks, and I'll see you then. Peace.